It's off to a rough start, bro.
Why is it off to a rough start, Khaled?
Got pulled over on my way here, man.
Why?
Bro, driving while black, man. What else?
Yeah.
How does it feel to drive while black?
Literally gotta look over your shoulder, clearly. Yo, and the worst part is, I literally got pulled over like that right there, down there.
I thought they said they weren't going to do that for Caravana weekend.
Oh yeah.
It was like
You
a
gotta
free
talk to the
pass.
mic, Khaled.
I thought it was a free pass for all the African American folk.
Oh, because we got visitors, right?
Yeah. But obviously,
well,
I guess it's holiday
clearly-
Monday now. The weekend's over.
Yeah, I don't fall under
They gotta
African American.
They got to get those numbers back up.
Yeah. He had a quota to meet, I think, because it was the stupidest thing ever. The guy comes, he pulls me over. I'm like, what the hell am I getting pulled over for? I'm not speeding. I'm not doing anything crazy. He comes up to me. He's like, he taps on his camera. He's like, by the way, sir,
Open your mic a little bit more.
He's like, by the way, sir, my camera's on. I'm like, okay, yeah. He's like, do you know why I pulled you over today? I said, absolutely no idea. And he's like, well, when you were coming to a stop at the stop sign, you stopped, but you weren't within the parameters of the line properly. You basically went in too close into the line. I said, but didn't I stop? I came to a full stop within the lines. He's like, yeah, it would have been better if you came a little bit. You stopped.
So you were over the white line.
He said, yeah, you made it just like barely past the white line. He's like, you should have stopped.
What race
earlier.
was he?
He was
Chinese
white.
guy?
He was a white dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I did come to a full stop. And he's like, yeah, you did. But, can I just get your license and registration and your ownership?
He just wants to check.
I was like, all right, yeah.
Check your shit.
Jay-Z, remember?
Yeah. So he takes my stuff, obviously does whatever check, maybe lasted like, I texted you guys and I think he came back to me within like 2 minutes.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, so, next time just make sure that, you're actually stopping all the way within the lines before you even, when you come to a stop sign. And so here's your license, registration, your ownership, and that's it. I'm like, I'm not getting a ticket or anything. He's like, no, you're good.
Interesting.
So my thoughts are that this guy wasn't actually stopping me for the stop sign because I'm pretty damn sure that it stopped properly.
And you just want to run your tax.
He wants
exactly.
to run,
he wanted to run my
pipes.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, is that not like a fact that majority of the roadside stops are just running tags or just
probably.
like seeing suspended licenses, stuff like that?
Yeah, unless it's like a blatant infraction, like a real speeding or something.
Yeah.
I remember something in the States where it was just like this thing was running tags and it was just like on the highway.
Right.
And they would pull somebody because like where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
So generally speaking, if somebody isn't taking care
What's
of...
the smoke? My Honda Civic?
Well, not just that. No, I'm saying like if you have this thing that auto scans like running tags and stuff on plates, you can see who somebody is, and like for example, immediately you can see if there's any outstanding infractions.
Okay.
Because generally speaking, people who will get speeding tickets, like I find there's a lot of people will get speeding tickets and then they don't ever end up paying them. Yeah. And then it leads to like suspended licenses and stuff like that. And also like, again, where there's smoke, there's fire. If you were like kind of a shit driver, like I see this because of what I do, you generally have bad credit. Yeah. Right? You generally are kind of a mess in other areas of your life. Okay. I'm not saying that because there's a lot of really successful people that are super aggressive drivers because they're super aggressive in life. Because they just get their way.
Right? They're aggressive drivers because they're aggressive in life.
Yeah, because they want to win. Because they want Ricky Bobby.
They just want to win so bad.
I want to be there so badly.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like that's probably an easy thing. Also, you're driving an old Honda Civic.
Yeah, exactly. I was not giving him any indication. I was surprised. I was like, bro, what did I do? Also,
like there is a thing where like old Honda Civics, dude, there are so many people, like Uber drivers that will run like multiple, like they're basically running these cars 24/7. Right. That's like the car for like
ran down
5 guys running in this car and everybody's taking like a 6-hour shift. Oh. So you want to see if you're actually who you are because you're running Uber at like 11 or 12 in the morning. Right. Because that's easy to book somebody because all these guys are sharing their cars.
Right. I did not know that was a thing.
100%, bro. Yeah. If you're in the trap, you know the shit.
Facts. I'm not in the trap
anymore,
bro.
So I want to ask a question. I want to go back to, you made the joke about, I got pulled over because I'm black. Yeah. Which obviously does happen from time to time.
Of course,
well, I'll wait for him to.
Keep going.
No. I want to wait.
Yeah. So, is it too low?
You got to talk with it like that.
Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Speak in.
Okay. Yeah, hello?
Okay, yeah, perfect. That's better.
Way better. Okay.
Yeah. So I want to go back to what you mentioned there, because you got pulled over, because you're black. Joke. But because it's Caravana weekend. Right. And you have a bunch of Americans come up here.
Yeah.
Do they actually?
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's very, very popular.
Yeah, it's a popular weekend, yeah.
So one thing I've seen from a lot of like African Americans in the States,
right,
is whenever they come here, it's not the same. They always say it's not the same. I don't feel like, I'm at home. There's no other versions of me here. They often say that like black people in Canada or Toronto or the GTA aren't the same as black people in America. Like they're not I know they're more like Caribbean black or African black, whereas as opposed to, born and raised African American in the US in Chicago or New York or Boston. But is there really that much of a difference? Like, do you feel like that you got shots being taken at you? Like,
I think what it comes down to is Toronto's such a diverse city that I think they're kind of like taken aback that they're seeing so many black people from so many different places, like it's just like you'll have Somalis, you have Jamaicans, you have Ethiopians, you have people from Burundi, you have like all types of Africans, and they're kind of taken aback. They're like, these black people are different because they're not only are they from Toronto, but they have their own distinct cultures amongst themselves, and it kind of mashes up.
Right,
dude, it's crazy because like right by me on Jane, there's an Eritrean church.
Okay,
the Eritreans, dude. There's some of the like, it's such a fascinating thing to me because like Christianity is like the oldest parts of Christianity, like deep Africa. These guys are like the OG Christians. And it's so funny to see them because like some of the stuff that they wear for these weddings and these ceremonies, like it's the craziest shit. But then they're walking into like a Christian church. Or whatever version of Christianity.
Whatever version.
But it's so interesting. Like you, as a white man in Canada, to speak about this, but remember Kamar was saying way back, like when he went to the States, he was thrown back because like all the black people there, when they're having conversation, like, oh, I'm just black. Because I was brought as a slave, or like I don't know where I came from. But here it's like somebody made a choice to like migrate here from Jamaica. Like they know exactly their heritage and they can go back.
100%. And they're living in their culture. It's like people are that's another thing with Caravana that's going on and stuff like that. People celebrating like the Caribbeans and all that stuff, right? With all these type of people
West
here,
Indians,
West Indians and all of them, right? It's like they're proud of their culture. People know their languages, they know their culture, and like when I guess North Americans, when they come here and they see that, they're like, man, Toronto's like the most diverse city in the world, right? And they're like taken aback with how much culture is in the city, So I think that's like the biggest difference is like we're very culturally diverse. And everybody brings something to the table,
So do you think they have a point, like more of the online rhetoric that I've seen from younger like African American communities in the States? Do you think they have a point then? Because that was a lot of talk before where it was like, back when there was a lot of political crap going on in the US and there's people like, I'm going to leave the US, I'm going to go to Canada.
Like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a big thing where the African American community was like, no, I can't do that because that like, I don't feel at home. Like I don't belong. Like it is very, very diverse, but they don't feel like they're represented here. Do you really like with how diverse it is? That seems wild, right? But I guess
it's crazy though, because like even I've seen Theo Von talk about this too. Like Louisiana, he said he was like one of the only white guys. Like when you like black culture, like in southern Louisiana, from what I have heard him talk about, it's basically like grits, okra, and Hellcats and shit, right? Like that's black culture. But like you're saying here, like, dude, you have West Indians and you have Jamaicans and like there's actual like
culture.
If you go into like probably 4 or 5 roti places near me, it's actually like a Guyanese guy, like an Indian dude, not a black guy. Right? But it's just like that's a whole like you don't really get that.
And the funny thing is here with Toronto too, it's like the culture, the diversity of the culture impacts even the language, the lingo.
Everybody's obsessed with it.
Exactly.
Slang.
You have the slang that people take from different cultures that's embedded in the Toronto slang, which is crazy. So I can understand like when North Americans come here and say like, oh, come on, you guys are like different. But that's only because
Americans.
We're just so proud of the cultures that we have, and we keep that and we share it with people, and I think that's the kind of disconnect that they have. It's like, it's just so culturally rich,
Well, like if you go to like, what is it, Guy Fieri? Remember like drivers dinings and dives and stuff like that? Like cuisine in the States, when they're doing like a feature of like old school or like family owned, they're all like American style diners. Like there's not really much like kind of cultural aspect to it. Like
Right.
I remember he would go to, you know, California. I saw one episode or few, and like the Koreatown there is like popping because they do like these fusion inspired trends on like tacos and Korean street food and stuff like that. And it's funny because there's that. And then there's like the Hispanic and like, you know, cuisine with culture. And then you have like the Texas, and there's the Tex-Mex of like the American style. And then you have like barbecue. But that's like it, right?
Yeah,
like that's like American cuisine. But then when you talk about like Canadian, like what we're known for, it's not like even from a like food wise.
I think what do we have? Poutines? Is that
Well,
like
that's the French.
But that's
French
that's
side,
also like stereotypical. It's like nobody's running
maple
like
syrup?
yeah, but that's all like it's all like stereotypical shit. Like I if you break it down, dude, it's like bro, the thing that we've been on for the past little bit is like Hakka. Right, Hakka food, right? You're talking like Indian food, Hakka food, Chinese food, and like, dude, even like the types of Chinese food, like we're spoiled because like my sister's in Alberta now, and then when she tells me, it's like, dude, talk about Chinese food alone, like talk about the different regions. You can do Szechuan, like northern China. I think that's where all the spicy shit is. You can do dim sum. Yeah, you could do like Hong Kong Chinese food, which is more like the noodles and shit, and like beef and broccoli.
Yeah.
And you start like getting into all that, like within Chinese alone,
it's like a whole array.
There's like five different you can do literally dishes. Wontons. Yeah, you can do dumpling. You could do a dumpling spot only.
Yeah, right? yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
right.
Which is it's mad, but like that's the beauty of Toronto. I feel like we kind of encompass like all the cultures in like this tight bubble, you know. And people tend to be overwhelmed because they're like, what? It's like
there's definitely not a lot of cities like Toronto, dude, for food and diversity.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Even like Indian food too is a great example. Like Indian food slaps. Like easily one of the best. Like
by far.
There's no wonder there's like a billion fucking Indians because they know how to cook for the cheapest. But it's interesting because like even you look at the different types. Like there's vegetarians, there's vegans, and then there's also just like meat eaters, right?
Yeah.
So even the types of Indian food you can get like vastly differ, right? Because you can do meats, and then sometimes you just do like paneer only, and there's like a million different ways you can do that stuff.
Yeah.
Super diverse.
You get spoiled.
Yeah, you got even like the Afghan food. I've been into Afghan food lately, and
what's Afghan food?
It's like the kebabs, yeah. Dude, and the rice.
You know what I realized? It's so easy to make like you know they do the beef kebabs.
Yes,
and they squish them. And it's just like
right? Yeah.
It's so easy to make those.
Yeah. It looks.
You've been on that lately?
Well, like you guys want to know glitch if you're making your own hamburgers at home?
What?
Okay, so you can do like just ground beef. So like I feel like there's like two really good ways to make a hamburger. You do like the smash burger style, which is like McDonald's style.
Just like not
like you basically just cook it fast and salt and pepper. That's it. You don't have to go crazy with it. And then if you're gonna make homemade burgers, like there's stuff in like Croatian, like pieskovica, like it's basically like a mixture of pork and beef, but then you put like garlic and peppers and onions and stuff in it.
Haram, brother.
I know, haram, but that's okay. It's okay for some, not others. But if you want to make really good burgers, a lot of people don't realize you can add mayonnaise to anything.
I see mayonnaise as such a like underrated thing to add.
But more, it's like more of a base. It's like a base for a sauce.
But,
you
can add mayonnaise to anything, and all of a sudden that's a difference of making like burgers extremely juicy.
I don't know, man. I have a friend that tends to eat mayo with his eggs and his fries. It's kind of weird.
So hold on, bro. Did you know like probably one of the most delicious eggs you make, you add mayo into like an omelet?
Oh, inside it?
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him
like
putting
just
it all over.
Because he's UK.
He's spraying. Yeah, he's spraying it all over. You know.
Yeah, I'm talking about like integrating it into the but you can like literally make an omelet and you put a little bit of mayo in there.
And game changer?
At the end of the day, it's just oil, right? Have you ever made mayonnaise?
No, never.
Made mayonnaise?
Yeah.
No.
How do you make it,
bro? You take canola oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you basically
what else though? It's got to be
no. It's just canola oil, egg yolk, and salt. That's it.
Oh,
that's mayonnaise. That's it. And then obviously off the shelf you have preservatives.
The preservatives.
So like toom, you know, like the Arab garlic sauce.
Yes,
toom?
yes.
It's the same thing. Like you start with olive oil and canola. I'm pretty sure it's just canola oil because olive oil blends differently. And I can't remember the term for it, but basically you put it in a blender or like one of those things, and basically you have to get it to, I can't remember the term, but it's so hard to do properly because you got to add.
Is it a timing thing?
You whip it and then the problem is it can break, so all of a sudden it turns back into liquid.
So it's gonna lose that texture.
It just automatically, like, it's so hard to get it right because the temperature has to be right, because it gets too hot, it'll break.
Man,
and you have to add lemon to it and shit. Like it's kind of crazy, but then it becomes mayonnaise. It's kind of weird.
Just make give me my pre-made mayonnaise. It sounds like a lot. It sounds like I got to get the temperature right, the timing right, the
lemon,
perfect
you
whip.
gotta add a little bit of water to it, but not too much or it breaks.
Nah.
Sounds like a quick visit to No Frills.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not
I'm
worth
over
it.
this.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. But what do you find is like the biggest lesson you learned, like cooking for yourself? Like, because I know you're into that.
I'm a good cook.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a good cook.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I learned is like, first of all, go to No Frills and buy every single spice.
Okay.
Like that's the
starter pack.
So a lot of people fuss. Here's my opinion. A lot of people fuss on the ingredients.
Okay.
And they spend way too much time on, like, if you look at the recipe, you know, if you're looking on any fucking article, it'll be like, oh yeah, you need this or potatoes or meat or whatever.
Right.
That's not even the important part.
Okay.
Important part is the spices. As a white guy, I say this with pride, right?
It's welcome to Toronto.
Get every kind of spice and start understanding how the flavors affect.
Okay.
And so the trick is anything can go from good to bad. All it is you're balancing, you know, the taste buds on your tongue. So sweet, sour, you know, rich. So, you know, there's umami, like the
salty.
Exactly. So you can always take something and just make it better by just changing the ratios of things. Like the difference, and a lot of people don't realize, if you're cooking for yourself, one of the biggest hacks you can do, you're probably not using enough like salt or butter or fats, right? And again, enough spice. Like when I make eggs, dude, like I learned this from Indians, but like the same shit. When you're making eggs, you can take, it's delicious if you take like you can take like a roti and it's like a chickpea based one.
Yeah.
And dude, I'll make eggs now and I add like garam masala and like tandoori powder and stuff and like garlic powder.
Okay.
Dude, it slaps.
Into the eggs?
It's so good. And you make like an omelet like that and you add a little bit of potatoes or like pre-made French fries. You chop it up and you put it in there.
Yeah.
Dude, and all of a sudden you've made like these cultural version of eggs. Like, but all of it starts with spice.
Yeah.
You're probably not adding enough spice to anything.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Honestly. As a white person, I can say this because like I grew up, my parents didn't. Well, like I'm Croatian, so like there's always like spice on that side.
Yeah.
But, like, my mom, like Betty Crocker, it's like, okay, you're getting like, you know, she's making spaghetti. It's like canned tomatoes or like one bay leaf. Just just like go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy. Yeah, don't
you
hold
can't
back.
like over season something.
Yeah, don't hold back.
And if you do like you just usually can't. Just add more ingredients.
I feel like you can, but yeah, it takes a lot. You definitely can, where it's just too much.
Sure, but then okay, so for example, if you over season something, like let's say you're making spaghetti sauce and you make it too bitter.
Yeah.
Right? Bitter, it's acidic, right? How do you fix that?
Water?
What's the opposite of sour?
Sweet.
So you add a little bit of sugar, right? To take down the acidity, right? Because if you have like oregano overpowering it, basil is sweet. You can add a little bit more basil. You can add some sugar, and you can fix a sauce, right? Like so. Again, I'm not a pro cook or anything like that, but like that's what I've learned is like you probably, if you're cooking for yourself, buy all the spices and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Do you think when ranking cuisines and whatnot across the world, do you think that's a subjective thing, or do you think that's like because taste flavor is subjective? So do you think flavor should be wiped out when ranking cuisines around the world?
So it's like saying, is somebody faster in 100 meters or a marathon? It's like how you measure it.
Sure.
I think is probably like an abstract way. It's like everybody, it's a different. So for example, I think when you're cooking, a lot of the barrier to entry for a lot of people is they start with like, I assume something will taste good because it's more complicated. I feel like that's a big thing. If somebody's like, I'm going to go and make this crazy recipe. It's going to take me 4 hours. Yeah. Then you're left with a fuck ton of dishes.
Yeah.
Something that's like, okay, this is good, but it's mid for the amount of time that you spent in terms of like effort to reward.
Yes.
So I think that's probably the biggest challenge is like my style of cooking is I make something in the most efficient, fastest way.
Yeah.
And the cheapest.
Yeah.
Brother, because you can make the most delicious, cheapest food under $10.
Yeah.
Right? Or you can do it with like the fastest amount of time, right? Like it depends how you want to measure it, right?
Yeah. When it comes to the best food though, I would think for me up there, definitely Indians up there.
Give me a top 5 list.
Top 5.
No order. Just give me 5. No order.
No bias.
I'm gonna clip that.
Somali's number 1.
Top 5 Somali's number 1.
Yeah,
careful, brother. I'm gonna clip that.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, before you go beyond that, because you're saying no bias.
Yeah.
It's not the number 1.
Give me some of your generic reasons why.
Okay. For why do I have Somali food number 1?
Number 1. Yeah.
Save for a clip, bro. Okay. Save for a clip.
Somali food being number 1. First of all, we balance the sweet with the savory. We have the savory dishes, balance it out with the banana.
Federation style.
You know about the Federation? Oh, you're tapped in. Okay, yeah, you got the federation situation where you got the pasta with the rice.
Of course.
We got a whole array of meats. You know what I'm saying?
You guys stole everything though from the Italians.
What? No, we did not. First of all, respect my team. We didn't steal nothing. We made it better. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't you say that about like the English and North Americans?
Crazy thing.
We didn't steal anyone's culture. We just made it better.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
It's crazy though because Italians stole noodles from the Chinese.
Yeah, I was gonna say Italians are also
Nobody's
also,
original. Everybody's copying each other's shit.
Of course, bro. It's food, bro. There's no barrier for entry.
Get back to the clip though. Get a clip. Okay, this is gonna be a clip.
My top five Somali food. Indian, Afghan, Italian, and I will go the last one. Chinese.
I'll be super honest. Sean's gonna be pissed you didn't put Pakistan.
Oh, what?
Pakistan, bro.
Pakistan is number one?
No, he has Pakistan as number one.
Oh,
but you don't even have it on the list.
I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think there's.
You know what? I will not say that. Never mind.
I think there's too much oil in Pakistani food.
Ooh,
that's not
too oily based. Yeah,
it's not the healthiest stuff.
Definitely not the health. Definitely not the health.
It's very good.
Are we taking into consideration health, or are we just saying what tastes good?
That's my whole point beyond all of this. That's why I said is ranking like, is it subjective or is it something we need to base everything on in regards to health, in regards to like quality natural ingredients versus spice versus
marathon or sprint?
Like there's all these things.
Oh my god, I totally forgot. My sixth man is Mexican food.
Obviously Mexican slaps. Obviously Mexican slaps.
It's the same thing. Mexicans are the Indians of the equator, man. On this side because they just know how to cheap food. Cook for cheap, man.
Yeah.
Dude, beans are underrated as hell.
Amazing.
Beans?
Amazing. What do you... Okay, so what? I got my top five. What do you guys got?
But I said this in the chat, but I personally can't put a... I'm going to give you five, but I can't put an order on it. I'm going to just give you five.
Okay.
And this is my personal preference too, mixed in with diversity in the food.
Okay.
So over in Eastern Asia, I'm going to go China and Japan.
Nice. Okay.
Damn.
And I'm probably going to have... If I could put India... Pakistan almost as a combo.
Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan. And so then Mexican as well. And yeah, probably Italian.
So that's your five. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick?
I don't really have. I don't know.
Just figure something out. What do you got?
It's the same stuff.
What do you got? Just give us five off top.
Dude, I don't know. It's the same stuff.
You can't say Croatian.
Yeah, definitely. Croatian's not in there.
Yeah, but Balkan food is like, it's all...
Salty?
No, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Like, is it really flavored? I don't know.
Bro. What are you talking about?
Don't, like, isn't it a thing with most Eastern Europeans in general that they just throw so much salt in everything, or no?
So... Yeah, like it depends.
Like they don't play around with spice a whole lot, right? They
do.
Some do.
Okay, so look, Eastern Europeans like Balkans.
Yeah.
There's two very different types of cuisine, right? You have people living by the coast, or you have like inland,
sure,
right? So different. So a lot of these Balkans will get seafood right. You don't need to do anything for seafood. It's just lemon and salt. Like you don't need to do
said that forever.
Right?
Anyone who overdoes seafood is...
You're crazy.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything. It's butter, lemon, and salt, right? There's nothing fancy there. But like, for example, a lot of Croatian food, it's, you're going to have like, it's all Germanic and Balkan. Like you have schnitzel, right? It's just like, schnitzel is goated. Like it doesn't matter. Like chicken cutlets, right? Deep fried. It's so good. Breaded chicken. A lot of goulash. Like there's a lot of like Hungarian like spice, like paprika. Like a lot of Balkan food is like very pepper based.
Yeah.
Right. So like you'll eat it with a lot of like a side of peppers or spicy peppers. Or like there's Ivar, which is like, processed peppers or like fried, on the barbecue with like eggplant. That's really good. It's like a spread. But there's like a lot of spice in Croatian food. Honestly, like goulash is super good. It's like it depends what you're looking for, but like there is a lot of really good like Croatian cuisine.
I haven't tested out that side of the when it comes to food, but what I hear is that, just like what Mike says, it's like heavy on the salt. Look,
I think again, like if you look at one of the salads, they'll make is like the oil and vinegar salads, but you like it's the simplicity of it.
Yeah, it's very simple.
It's so simple. It's so good though. Yeah. But it's the same thing when you're looking at like Arab salad. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's just they add fettuccine, they add deep fried hummus chips, and chips or maybe a little bit of hummus. It's the same thing. But like again, like Croatian, you'll have a lot of salads where it's just like olive oil, tomatoes, salt and onions. That's delicious, right?
That's a good base.
You can also have like vinegar, like peppers, like it's so good.
Yeah.
And then like obviously we're not talking even about dried meats yet. That's like one of the A1 things.
Dried meats is a huge.
That's huge. Like all the salamis, like Germanic and Balkan foods. It's like, dude, if you look at any deli counter at like a Starter's or whatever, there's like 50 different kinds of like salamis you can get. Obviously they're all pork, so you're never into that shit.
Yeah. It's so they're heavy on like the pork in the culture.
Huge, because they're all poor, right? Because Yugoslavia is like was war torn for like 30-40 years,
right?
So everybody's poor from the Balkans. So it's just all about like rations, and stuff. So that's why there's so much influence of like pickled peppers and like salamis and stuff, because it's like cured meats. You can just store it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So it's like it's not like a fancy cuisine, but like every cuisine is.
So due to the war, it was because that's why I guess the cuisine kind of changed.
Well, it's just like it pretty much was, just like modern history. Yeah, it's like you store that stuff.
Yeah. It's not bad.
And then obviously again, like you look at, it's funny because like French cuisine is a lot more hoity-toity. Yeah. Right. I haven't like, if you guys can name anything besides croissants.
In France, in French have a lot of they're
peckish hens.
I feel
what
like
are they
they're
known for?
baked goods. The French are really good. With.
Yeah.
Like when you go through pastries like eclairs. Man, there's a lot actually.
Like
I just can't think of the names
and stuff. But also
finer,
like
French toast.
It must be French, right?
It
must be French.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true, but like I don't know. Like aside from that, like
where does macaroni and cheese derive from?
Ooh, that's a good question. Is that
because everyone has their own little take on mac and cheese? I feel like
is that like an American thing?
Maybe, but like Jamaicans do mac and cheese really good.
What?
Yeah, Jamaicans do.
He's right.
Bomb ass mac and cheese.
What's the secret?
I don't know. I've never made it myself.
Do you guys want to know the difference between a good mac and cheese and a bad one?
What?
Somebody uses sodium citrate. Only real ones are going to know that.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Put that out there. What's that?
So sodium citrate, I'm pretty sure what it does is it like breaks down the lactose in the cheese. Maybe it's not the lactose, but like, when you're eating homemade mac and cheese and there's like, it kind of gets stuck on your teeth and there's like
yes. So like that residue.
Yeah, the residue.
Yeah.
Sodium citrate breaks all that down, so it's just velvety. So it's
like more of a creamy.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't everyone just do that?
Because people you can't really get sodium. You can't go to the grocery store and get sodium citrate.
Sure.
It's like very specific too. Oh. Yeah. Like you can make it at home by doing a little bit of alchemy, or you can buy it on Amazon.
Walter White on that bitch.
Yeah, but I literally had to buy sodium citrate for like $20.
Oh, really? Like
it's
Amazon?
like a huge bag. Yeah. I'm never going to use all of it.
It lasts you forever.
But like anytime you eat mac and cheese, you add that. And what it does is like, it's like on its own, if you taste it, sodium citrate, it's like sour.
So what are you throwing in, like a pinch in there? Or
So there's a ratio of cheese to, but yeah, pretty much like, it's like as much salt as you would add like a third of sodium citrate. I think is like the principle. But like you can taste it because it just all of a sudden it makes the cheese velvety.
Yeah. Like
so you know like nacho cheese, like Velveeta and shit. Yes. That's literally, you can make that at home. Just add sodium citrate,
and then you get that creamy feel.
That's like all it. It makes it seem like it's fake cheese.
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the key. It's a good mac and cheese.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now you guys know.
But I don't think I think the mac and cheese is just an American thing though, right? Like, is that where I think it kind of like
it's like Deep South, right?
Yeah,
could be. It's just hard to imagine something like that not existing until the America, as young of a country as it is.
You guys know. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually will take a stance on this, and I'll tell you exactly why it is an American thing.
Why?
Okay, so what happened in World War is either 1 or 2. Here's something interesting, and this is actually true. Okay, so what happened was the government started making a shit ton of dairy, right? All the dairy farmers, like for World War, right? They started making a ton of milk and stuff.
All right.
What happened was and it was being subsidized. They jumped up like the amount of production on milk. After the war, what happened was they were still subsidizing farmers to keep making all of this milk, and they had everything set up and in place because it was being subsidized. So instead of just turning off the program, they needed a way to store all the milk. How do you store milk? What do you do?
Refrigerate. But you can
for how long?
Well, for like a couple weeks.
Yeah, you can.
So then what do you need to do to make milk last? What do you turn it into?
Ice, cold, or
cheese.
Oh shit!
You process it. So basically, it was somewhere. I think it was in Missouri. Somewhere there was the federal, like literally millions of dollars worth of cheese was being stored somewhere in the States in like Missouri. The government just kept buying it, and storing it.
Yeah.
So then eventually, right, like what they started doing is they started issuing, like cutting up cheese and issuing it as like government welfare. Like that's why they call it like cheese, the cheese program.
The cheese.
Because they had such a surplus of cheese. And so they were giving it, who were the poor people in America?
Yeah.
Who were they?
The blacks. Unfortunately.
And so then what did they do with all the cheese? What do you do with cheese?
Yo.
That's why it's a black thing.
Oh.
And again, I'm like,
I'm gonna choose to believe this,
but it is true.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
But basically, they needed a way to like start giving all this out. So as it was government subsidized, they started just cutting it all out, giving it to people,
right,
as like food stamp rations. As a shit ton of like that's why they say like milk and cheese. Because the dairy industry, and it's the same thing in Canada to a degree. It's like the subsidization of the dairy industry. It's like embargo. It's like run by the government. There's a price floor. So if you hit the cap, what they do is they still keep paying you.
Okay.
But they literally will dump the milk out. Have you seen these videos?
No, I've never seen.
Dairy farmers will literally just dump out milk, and it's like metered. So like they're still getting paid. You see the clock, like you see the dollar. Like it's almost like you're pumping gas.
Yeah.
But they're getting paid to throw out milk. It doesn't matter.
What?
Because what they do is there's a price floor on the market, and there's only so much supply. But the government just keeps subsidizing it.
Right.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so now you guys know.
What'd you say? Holy cow?
I realized that.
Holy cow.
No pun intended.
Holy
No pun
cow.
intended. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So then they were just giving out the cheese then.
Yeah.
That's it.
So then what do you do if you're black and you have too much cheese?
You throw that on the on anything right
You
there.
make something out of it.
make something out of that shit.
you whip up that grill,
Yeah.
throw it on those burgers, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Go hard or go home. Man, it's crazy because I feel like, especially in Toronto, we have so much options when it comes to food that, when you go to other cities, you realize you're like, man, Toronto's so much better when it comes to that.
Franchise places are ass now, dude. Let's talk about that
Like,
too.
which franchises?
Okay.
Every franchise place now is after
let's talk about
COVID,
it.
everything.
What are some that really piss you off?
Say that it was your go-to like before COVID, and then after
Everything
you're like,
is
what happened?
any
bro?
name,
It's a huge drop
name
off.
brand restaurant, chain restaurant.
Yeah. You think it just ruins
Like,
everything?
So what was it like? Middle class American dining, like, and I'm not saying these were ever good. We're talking about like the Jack Astors, the Milestones, the Applebee's,
Boston
the TGI
pizzas.
Fridays. So what happened is like they were all bought up by private equity, right? They all basically became they were franchised. A lot of them got bought back up. During COVID, what happened was basically that was kind of the nail in the coffin because everybody just started to start packaging these restaurants with like to-go options. So all the food is like absolutely horrible. Like nothing is really like, at most of these chain restaurants, like nothing is homemade anymore. It's so weird that 10 years ago, once upon a time, everything was homemade.
Yeah.
Right? They had their own recipes and shit, but now everything's coming from a freezer. Like they're not.
Right.
Yeah.
But all restaurant, like, and again, think about the quality.
Pre-made from a warehouse, sent.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm not even talking fast food. Like, any chain restaurant is like absolutely horrible now. The serving size is small. It's expensive. Like, you'd be an absolute goof.
I think that would be the biggest thing is the pricing, bro. The pricing is just out of this world.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're spending minimum like $16 on any combo.
Dude, it's crazy.
Even burgers are going for like $12
I know.
by themselves.
I will. What's funny?
What?
I always used to say I never buy burgers when I go out to a restaurant. Now it's one of my favorite things to do. If I'm using a company card, I buy a burger.
What's your go-to?
I don't know. I just like.
What do you mean you don't
If
know?
they have a burger on the menu, I just get it.
Yeah, but what are your toppings on a burger? What do you like on a burger?
I don't care.
Do you go with smash burgers?
No, I don't care. I don't like when people get too fussy about that.
You just a burger guy.
I just vibe it.
Throw a burger in front of me, I'm eat that.
Just give me whatever's your best, most popular item.
You guys already know. I get pissed off.
Are there condiments that are no's for you?
I don't care, bro. There's some people.
You have to care, bro.
I don't care.
No, nobody's gonna throw like let's say relish on there, and you're just like, I don't eat relish.
Bro, the thing that pisses me off the most when people get picky about their toppings.
Wow.
I always give Zach shit for this, even for burritos. When we go to Burrito Boys,
Right.
So
like,
you're
I
just
can't have lettuce. Shut the fuck up.
so basically.
But that's why it's a choice.
But
Though.
that's why it's
say,
okay.
what
Okay.
would
So
you like in your burrito?
what you're basically saying is that there isn't a topping you don't like. So if it's on there, you're fine with it.
Yeah, just stop being picky. Be grateful.
I don't think you're being picky though, because they're giving you an options. Sir, what would you like on your burrito? You have the options there. You have the option to either pick it up. Actually, it's more work for them to pick it up. So
Hold on though. Hold on. I just think when people are like requesting exceptions to the toppings.
Okay.
Like, do this or do that or do a little bit extra that or remove that. Like people who say like take off the pickle and shit like that, like Grow up.
Do you physically go to
Turn into Mr. Bubbles and hide it under your tongue, man? What the hell, man? Make it disappear.
Mr. Bubbles giving me PTSD?
What are you saying, Mike?
Huh?
What are you saying?
And when you go to, you said mention Burrito Boys. You go to Burrito Boys. Do you go in shop or do you just do like Uber Eats?
No,
That's too expensive to Uber Eats.
No, one thing I was gonna say though is Burrito Boys is one of those spots that you literally they have the 2-for-1 all the time, no matter the location. It's cheaper than going if you just get two. Like you said, you and Buddy. If you get the 2 on Uber Eats, it's cheaper than going in store.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because they do the 2-for-1.
Yeah. Oh. I always
even after the tax and the delivery fee, it's less than what you'd pay for 2.
I always like to request though as well. Like when I'm watching them make it, I just like when they know that you're watching them.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to intervene.
There's
but
more
just
TLC.
My presence. Just supervising, I know that there's more care put into that. And like it's funny because I've gone to the Sherway Gardens when I was buying a whole gang. We were buying burritos. I bought like 7 burritos one time. The girls at the counter were just fed up, right? And I'm not requesting. I'm not making a special request. Yeah. But like I'm just there to police and making sure that they like look. This is like serious. Right. This is serious.
That's serious shit.
This is serious shit. Yeah. Right? So just like act like you're making it for your mother. Right?
Yeah, I feel like when I can agree with you when it comes to one thing, but of course everybody's order is what they want at the end of the day. You're paying for what you want.
Yeah, but don't be a little bitch about it.
Yeah, like, you know what, can I switch the milk? Can I do this? Can I add that?
It's a very feminine thing to do. Hot take. Ooh. It's a very feminine thing to do.
So you're saying a man can go in and specialize his order?
It's just like pick other things to fucking put in your brain. What do you stop being weird about this shit?
What if you got food allergies?
Ooh, twister.
Okay, but like you can request that, but like I'm talking like there's a lot of people who are like very specific. Like when you get them. So here's my thing.
Can I get half a milk?
Also, hold on. When people request a custom order, and I've bought burritos for the team, and then when somebody fucks up the order, right, and then they eat it and they're like, oh, I can't eat this, backhand. Backhand. That's crazy to me.
Just eat it.
At a level where like, oh, I can't eat that. Yeah. Like my brother was that way growing up with mushrooms. He couldn't eat anything with mushrooms in it. Oh. I also though, the only thing I couldn't eat growing up was fucking like cabbage rolls.
Oh, cabbage.
Cabbage is a tough eat, man. I don't know.
So regular cabbage, I'm cool with that. But like the smell of like cabbage soup or cabbage rolls, immediate nausea.
Yeah.
I can't do like bean soup. There's a lot of like cabbage in it, like Old Croatian. Yeah. I can't do that. That's the only thing where it's like it'll literally make me nauseous.
Yeah. Okay.
My grandma would chase me around with fly swatter, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the cabbage.
That cabbage water smell is.
Bro, I'd rather literally eat grass.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with grass.
That's matcha.
I'd eat fruits. I just eat fruits.
You're not tapped into the matcha trend, brother? Matcha everything.
So performative male, I've just heard this term.
Okay.
Performative male. Wow.
So is it not just a pussy trend hopper?
Ooh. So a man that just hops on the hype train?
Is that not what a performative male is? It's just a pussy trend hopper.
It's trend
hopper for pussy.
Sure.
Is that like
he's doing it for the ladies.
Yeah, he's just trying to like peacock.
Yeah.
That's all that is, right? What is that like a TikTok term? I've heard this, but like
what?
No.
Performative male.
Performative male.
What is it exactly?
No, I don't know if that's a TikTok trend. I just simply have heard that before. Like it's performative. You make performative actions.
I told you we're unsatisfied.
Just for the.
I know we're unsatisfied.
Just to appease the females. Yeah. Basically, is what you're getting at. But I mean, I think there's obviously we've always been around people where we've seen we're like, okay, yeah, this guy's just doing it for the ladies,
Yeah.
Like,
I've only ever done that at Burrito Boys. When I see there's an Indian girl, the cash, right, and she says one line of hot sauce, I say 2. 2?
Yeah. 2?
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever do that shit for Indians though. Yeah. But other than that, I don't. And it doesn't matter. It could be a guy too.
Yeah. Male or female. You don't discriminate.
Yeah. So it's not. You're just performative in general. It's not. Yeah. It's not about woman specific. It could be a man too.
I just want to like share the moment, right?
Yeah. You want to share a moment. I get it.
Right? Like, let's do this.
I get it.
This could. I can eat spicy food.
Yeah.
But I just like them seeing like, are you sure?
So if you're a white man who can handle spice, does that mean you have good genes?
That's a good question.
Or he's seasoned.
A seasoned fella.
I don't. First of all, everybody has a spice tolerance. You just build it.
Yeah.
Just build a tolerance.
Right? I agree with that.
It's like, when you watch a grandmother and she puts her hand in fucking oil and she's deep frying something, she didn't start like that, bro.
Of course, yeah. This is not the first.
Right? It's like lifting weights, building calluses. It's the same thing.
Right.
If you build a spice tolerance, you just got to not be.
But I feel like there's obviously there's a point where you're just like, this is too much. Like.
So yeah, that's the point where, dude, I remember in university, I got crazy with it. I also did it.
Yeah, that's when you start going stupid.
But I would eat bird's eye chilies like just raw.
Bird's eye chili.
Raw, like the Thai chili, the bird's eye chili.
Yes, I know.
Bro, I would just eat that shit raw. And there's a point.
Why?
Okay, so hold on, stay with me. There's a point where for probably about 2 weeks, your asshole burns. Like there's nothing you can do. It physically
you're like building calluses
all the
in his
time,
asshole.
or just when you have to shit.
You can get past that stage.
He's building calluses in his asshole.
And then when you get past that stage, brother, it's euphoria.
How did you know though that you just had to get past that stage? You just kept going.
Pushes to the upper limit. Brother.
Yeah, just like eventually this is gonna go away, right?
Yeah, I wanted to
or
keep
I'm gonna have to visit the hospital.
No, you can't. Spicy food is good for your digestion. People think spicy food causes ulcers. It doesn't. That's the opposite. Caspian is incredibly good for your system, or capsaicin, or whatever it is.
Yeah, of course, spice is good.
But I feel like everything in moderation.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
No, yes.
With spice?
Yes, with spice.
No.
Yeah, bro. Because
there's some spice that can completely, it's not good for you. It's not meant to be consumed.
You know what is interesting, though? Yeah. The world's spiciest foods. A lot of people don't know it's some of the spiciest food I've ever eaten is like deep Szechuan Chinese.
What, really?
Jamaican food tops out at a certain level. In West Indian food tops out at a certain level. Because a lot of them are just using Scotch bonnets and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? When and like we're not talking like, so it's the Indian, like if it's not even Indian food, but like Indonesia, when they start getting into the what do they call, like Jakarta, Indonesia, they do like the ghost peppers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's more like Szechuan when they like refine it into like the chili oils. It's a lot more of an Asian thing, to be honest. Because that's where the spice kills you. Because when you have spice with oil, that's like, if you're not seasoned, that destroys you. Because like that, you can't get rid of it. Like coats you.
Yeah.
Right? Like versus like Scotch bonnet's like jerk sauce. It's not oily based. Right? It's not like soy sauce based. It's funny though. Did you know that jerk sauce? What? To make jerk sauce?
How do you make it?
One of the main ingredients is soy sauce.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
So
that.
like some of the spiciest foods I've ever tasted, they're actually Chinese.
Yeah.
It's not even Indian food.
Yeah. Actually, you're not. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I never thought of Chinese food as being a spicy.
Chinese.
I think it's Northern Chinese.
Yeah, there's some spicy shit there.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike, wasn't there a time that you did the chip challenge?
We didn't do the chip. We just did like a really, really hot pepper. And I can't remember what pepper it was, but we ate the pepper whole.
That's probably
yes.
And it was really stupid.
Was this in university?
Yeah, it was during university.
It was you and who?
It was at the CNE.
Yes, it was.
It was the Screamers, the haunted thing. The haunted thing.
It was the haunted thing.
You guys were dying.
Yeah,
who was it? It was you and Kamar?
Me and Kamar, or me and Connor? Me and Connor.
You guys were dying.
No, Kamar had it too. Kamar had it too.
I remember wanting to. I think I swallowed it, but I was like just saliva and like trying to spit out anything.
Yeah.
I tried throwing up. I tried drinking milk. I tried
How long did that last?
It was like more than an hour. It was really painful. It was really bad.
Like, was it painful enough for you to be like, I'm never doing this again?
Yes. I've never done it again.
You know what's interesting though? Like I got Michael. Did I ever tell you about the time I had like the crazy like hot sauce like way at the end of the spectrum, like off the spectrum of hot ones? Like they don't actually go like the bomb. I think is like
I don't know what the.
I think the bomb is like only 50 to 100,000 Scovilles or something like that. Like one time.
Is there like a limit, like legally?
No.
What they? No, I mean legally
like
no.
Warnings
on it. There's warnings.
Like,
you sign up for that.
But here's the thing. I had one because I started like using a lot of hot sauce, and I'd go through a container like every couple of days. Like I was using a lot of hot sauce. So then I started getting like into the extracts, dude. Once you start getting into the extracts,
that's how you know you're into.
Oh my god! Once you're into like ghost pepper extract, and I think there's one hotter than that, but they start like. It's almost like this game of like like logarithmic fucking levels of spice.
Yeah.
It's not a linear thing. Did you guys know that?
No, I thought it just keeps going up.
No, it's not linear. So basically Scovilles are not linear. So once you get into like 1 million Scovilles, it's like logarithmically more like spicy than just like, oh, it's double as spicy. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, so how does it work then?
So what?
It's just like it's logarithmic, so it's like it's like exponentially spicier.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I had this one hot sauce. I think it was like 400,000 Scovilles, and it was fine because I would add a little bit amount of it, and you blend it in, and like I was used to it. The one time.
So you weren't doing it from the bottle, like on the tongue.
Okay, so here's the mistake I made one time. I didn't eat anything all day.
Okay.
Oh,
I had a little spoonful of it. I swear to God, probably the most excruciating pain I've ever been in my life.
First of all, why'd you have a spoonful of that?
Sometimes you just do it to feel alive. What are you talking about?
You just went into your kitchen and just...
I do that with hot sauce most of the time.
Okay, so that leads me to another question. And back to the performative. When it comes to like hot sauces, spice, when people do that, whether it be challenge or just putting it on their wings or whatever it might be, is there a certain like Scoville rating or spice where it's now beyond... You're not even doing it for the flavor anymore. These people are just performative. They're doing it just to be goofs. Like
as soon as you get over 100,000, the only way they can make that spicy is with the extracts, and the extracts don't taste good.
Right.
They don't taste good. They're very bitter.
Yeah.
And there's no more flavor after that.
So it's literally just I can do this, and that's, I'm proud of myself for being. It's not even a flavor thing.
Yeah, but the only reason I got this is because I would add it to like a larger batch of food, and it was just like better ROI on my hot sauce, brother. Right? I wouldn't like do it like just to be a
so what happened when you had the teaspoon of that,
bro? So probably some of the worst pain. Again, I can eat spicy. I have a good pain tolerance. What was it? Oh my God, it was like, so basically, dude, I remember eating it, and all of a sudden I'm laying down. I think that was the other problem. I didn't have any food, and then I laid down. All of a sudden, it's like my stomach started feeling like it was cramping. Dude, probably in 10 minutes, I was rolling around on literally rolling around on the bathroom floor. My insides felt like they were being teared apart with like a fiery claws. Like the most excruciating, cramping pain. I was sweating. I was literally felt like I was about to pass out. I'm not even kidding. Like it humbles you fast, man.
Yeah.
And again, this is crazy because like I've had it before on a full stomach, but like when you're dealing with this, you're like at the edge of like, dude, it can like absolutely destroy you.
It's funny because when you say the cramps part, it's like, you know how women try to, you know, compare it and say, hey, you know, childbirth, or like even women's period cramps.
Yeah,
that a man could never ever in their life. Oh, what does that mean? You think you can handle it?
No, I'm not saying I think I can handle it. I think I handled it. I childbirthed basically through 400,000 Scovilles. I simulated it. Right? I was in the womb. I closed my eyes. I was being reborn. Right? My DNA was changing, brother. And again, like it's not like I'm not saying this in pride. Like I took it like I got bent over by the shit, and I can eat hot.
Yeah.
Right. But again, like to the point of like Mike's saying, like at some point it is fucking performative.
Yeah,
it has just to impress your buddies.
Yeah.
But
whenever I see that stuff, like to a certain level, it just pisses me off, man. I see it, it's like, why are we doing this, man?
It's
like,
even with the hot dog challenge where we're eating all those hot dogs, bro. There's no way.
Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut, bro. First of all, he just makes it disappear.
Yeah,
crazy, but
kind of gay.
He's pretty.
That could go into the top 40 things that are gayer than gay. Wait, Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut activity.
Tell me about his technique. Have you studied it?
No, I didn't. But all I know is that guy. I don't know what he does with his stomach and how his metabolism works.
That's fucked. Yeah.
But it's not normal. It was so bad that I saw one video. DJ Khaled was even looking at him like, that's a big dude.
But dude, the thing that I don't understand is you even watch. There's a guy who does it on YouTube and does food challenges, like a UK guy.
A skinny dude, right?
He's like a bigger. I know there's a bunch of them.
No, there's one guy. There's one guy that's from the UK as well. He's skinny.
There's a lot of those.
Bro, some of them are the skinniest guys, man.
And he says, "Give me your biggest order on your menu."
Yeah. The thing that I don't understand though is like, you know, the human body is very elastic thing with the way that it can deal with that. But also like it's terrifying to think like when you watch some of these food challenges, like the amount of sodium, like what it must do to your inside and your blood pressure, like medically is like, it's not even if you can handle all the food. Yeah, it's just like sodium. When you have that much salt, like your blood pressure will get absolutely annihilated. That's what I don't understand.
Do you think they do something to kind of like, you know, balance that out?
Well, some of these skinny guys, it's like, you know, just charge it to the game. But that's why I feel like a lot of these skinny guys can do it, because they just like, you just do it and then you're in way better like active shape. Like remember Furious Pete? That guy was like Canadian too.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, health. The thing is, you can look physically good, but your insides could be like.
I'm not saying you have to be athletic.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not saying you have to be like a juiced guy. Like those are probably the worst dudes for it, because your blood pressure is already on the fritz.
Yeah.
But some of these skinny dudes, it's like, I don't know. Like I don't know how you fit.
I never understood.
One hot dog is like fucking 30% sodium. So you eat 10 hot dogs, you're cooked. Like if I ate 10 hot dogs, like physically, even if I can get 10 glizzies down the throat, you know,
Hey,
I would be bloated as fuck.
But my blood pressure is going to be fucking like I will have to puke it out.
Yeah.
Like your body, I don't understand how their bodies don't just reject it.
Bro, they got to be working with the devil
practice.
or something. That's what I'm thinking. Joey Chestnut been making some sacrifices just to be able to swallow those glizzies.
What's the most amount of food you've ever eaten?
The most amount of food. I think in one sitting, but it's like a Somali style dish. Like, you know, like the sports. It's a huge plate of rice.
Okay.
It's like, but it's not just you eating it. It's like maybe 4 people.
Yeah, with your hands and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. And then you got the meats and whatever.
That's the best way to eat food with your hands.
It is. It's low key.
Underrated as hell.
It's so super underrated.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's the only. I wish we didn't have to use utensils.
Yeah,
well,
me neither,
there's
bro,
some
100%.
foods you need utensils.
Like what?
You can't eat eggs with your hand. Why am I eating an egg with my hand? Unless you're
a boiled egg you can.
A boiled egg.
You can eat eggs with your hands.
No, but some people prefer other eggs. Okay, what's your egg tier ranking? Boiled is number 1. Do you prefer a boiled over other?
Give me the omelet, bro.
Okay.
Omelet number 1.
You can eat every food with your hands.
You can eat an omelet with your hand, but you gotta wait till it's like warm.
No, you can't eat it with. I feel like you have to have like a naan on the side or something.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was gonna say the only way is if you're adding like a bread or a naan.
Yeah, there's like a sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
But every food you can eat with your hand.
Not every food.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like what? Okay. Every food tastes better when you eat with your hands.
100%. I agree.
Soup.
Yeah, your mouth.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Look, no hands.
And then if anything, like Indian, you have paratha or naan, right? To do it, like a lot of Indians, like some of the Indians, when I go to eat, like it's so funny with Nav, we don't order rice when we go eat. We just use parathas, and you have the lentil sauce and all that.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
yeah, bro. It's way better when you eat with your hand.
Way better. I love it.
Spaghetti.
You eat with your hands.
We eat it with our hands too.
You know the best way to eat spaghetti?
You just like a couple things and go.
Yeah.
You know the best way to eat spaghetti?
Not that slurping stuff, but yeah.
You know the best way to eat it?
How?
Bro, you take a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
You stuff it in the Ziploc bag.
Okay.
You cut a little corner out of the bag.
Stop.
Like, and then you pipe, like a pipette, like you're piping icing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's a
and you just
buffoon, bro.
and you just squeeze it in, and it just squirts out little noodles like crazy in your mouth.
You slurp it like that?
100% out of the corner of a bag.
No.
Bro, you never put spaghetti in your
That's prisonable behavior.
You've never.
That's almost gayer than Joey Chestnut. What the hell is that?
You've never done that.
Wait.
Why are you guys acting like that's weird?
That's weird.
First of all,
that's incredibly weird.
Why are you
rewind? So you get Ziploc bag,
stuff it with spaghetti,
steaming hot spaghetti.
No, cold.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Cold spaghetti.
So you get that spaghetti.
Put in a Ziploc bag.
So you just like squeezing a bunch of noodles in your mouth.
Just like when you're cutting the milk.
Yeah, like a milk bag.
Like a milk bag. Yeah. You're cutting a piece of that edge.
Yeah.
And you're just slurping it out.
So you don't slurp it. You let it bust in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so the way that I think it's kind of fun because it becomes more
Think
like
of
an activity.
Think of it like a freezy, or think of it like icing a cake with a thing.
Like a pipette.
You literally pipe.
But when you're icing a cake, you're not putting the thing in your mouth.
But here's the thing.
Some people do. Some people do.
Well, who's putting it in their mouth?
Everybody
anyone who's ever
lick the tip of frosting, bro. Just lick the tip of it. So you know the crazy. Okay, so look, don't judge me. But when you're eating spaghetti from the bag, sometimes it gets
from the back.
From the back.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, don't make it freaky. Don't make it freakier than it is.
You're the one who said you're gonna bust that spaghetti in your mouth.
But here's the thing, because at some point when you're squeezing, all of a sudden there's like a blockage.
Okay.
Right? There's a blockage of noodles.
Yeah.
And then you gotta squeeze it a little bit harder, and then all of a sudden, it just fucking releases into your mouth, bro. And when it sounds gay, but all of a sudden you get a burst of flavor.
What flavor? It's the same flavor.
It's the same flavor, bro. What do you mean?
But it's like... You guys never eat spaghetti like that, eh?
No, I don't think you have either.
I have, bro.
Okay, but what got you to that point? How did you even come up with that idea?
Because I didn't want to eat with my hands.
So why
I was on some different shit, brother.
Use a fork?
Why would I need a fork? Why?
No, but I would think that's my other option. If I'm not going to use my hand, I'm going to use a utensil.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest.
There's rules to society.
Bro,
for me, I prefer...
Sometimes I break them.
You have to Google that. How did you come up with the Ziploc bag? You have to Google that.
No, why would I Google that?
How else to eat your pasta?
I don't get all my information from the algorithm. I'm a free thinker. And sometimes, bro, you know what's crazy too?
What?
You know what's crazy? When you drink water out of a bowl. Have you ever done that?
Are you a cat?
Hold on. Okay, it sounds weird.
What?
And maybe it is weird.
I think it is.
When you drink water out of a bowl, bro, time slows down. It feels ceremonial.
What the fuck do you mean time slows down?
Sometimes you don't want to drink out of a glass.
Do you hate doing your dishes? That's what I'm getting from this.
No. Mix it up.
You've been around your cats way too long.
No, bro. It's not even like a cat thing. If you put water in a bowl.
I'm willing to bet this man drinks the water out of the bowl and then doesn't even wash the bowl. He puts it back in the cupboard.
No, you guys.
And then his cat uses it.
You guys don't. You guys are. Okay,
He's getting
fine.
that cat food flavor.
Wait, bro, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Food hits better when it's in a bowl. Rice, your pasta, whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
But water?
Drink water from a bowl. Just take little sips. It's like,
where are you supposed to put the fucking bowl?
You know, like when you drink miso soup.
Yeah.
You don't use a spoon. It hits. You know, imagine using a spoon for miso soup. It's just weird.
No, bro. First of all, when I'm having a soup, I don't use a spoon.
What do you do?
I drink that straight out the bowl.
See, that's not weird.
Yeah,
but that's
how's that different from water?
Soup.
It's soup though because it has like it's thicker than water.
You're overthinking it. Spaghetti out of a bag and water from a bowl.
Brother, it sounds like prison.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
But
sick.
like you sit down at the TV, you want to watch a show.
Yeah.
You bring your bowl of water.
Yeah.
And you have to. And then you put it back down. A glass is literally.
From now on, when Nick comes to the house, bro, don't give him.
Yeah, I'm not giving him no. Look at this liar, bro. He's got the glass right now with water.
Bro, you didn't have any bowls that I could find.
Yeah, there are bowls out there.
But you gotta understand is it feels you slow down.
Okay.
You appreciate it. First of all, when water is in a cup, that's easy mode.
Right.
Maybe you guys are just liking things when they're simple and
maybe
and
we're
too
just
easy,
basic as shit. Right?
You're basic. When you drink water out of a bowl, here's the thing: you have to concentrate on not spilling it. Immediately, you're locked in, right? You can't think about Instagram. You can't think about your stress. You're thinking about not spilling the water.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, mentally, you know it's going to be more satisfying when you take that little sip, and you can't chug it. Right? When you have water from a glass, you can chug it. You can be disrespectful about it.
Yeah, true.
You know, when I drink water from a bowl, you appreciate it. You got to slow it down because guess what happens if you turn it too quickly? Your whole shirt gets all messy.
Yeah.
So you gotta be very careful, and you gotta be very present.
I feel like is there a tradition where they do drink water out of a bowl? Is that like a Chinese tradition or something? Because I feel like there's traditions that actually do that.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Like cultures. 100%.
I'm sure.
I've seen that, like the wooden bowl with like the water and stuff like that. Have you seen those? Like,
I'm sure you're right, but like there is definitely a different feeling to it. But try spaghetti from a bag, man. It's crazy.
Spaghetti from a bag. I think if my family saw me doing that, they'd check me into Camich.
Have you guys ever cooked something with food coloring just for shits?
No.
Sometimes I'll do it. It's amazing when you look at food and you try and understand like what makes it taste good. So much of it is visually appealing. That's the crazy thing about it.
Japan, China, and Korea in more ancient cultures
drink from a bowl.
Would sometimes drink water from a bowl.
That's what I'm saying. But dude, if you literally add food coloring to spaghetti and shit, like sometimes I'll add blue food coloring, it just turns like brown and like green. It's just like it doesn't taste as good visually.
You're just stacking up on food coloring.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just use it, man. If you use like try and turn noodles blue, like you ever do butter noodles, you turn them blue.
No, never.
No.
Oh.
Is this what you get into on a Friday night?
Just
pasta out of a bag.
Mix shit up.
Make it blue. What else?
You ever add blue food coloring to eggs?
No.
I've seen people make their eggs different colors. That's a popular one.
Who did you see do this? Was it a special occasion?
Huh?
Huh?
Green eggs and ham, brother. What are you talking about?
Was it multiple colors?
You guys remember when Heinz did the colored ketchup? They did the green and the purple ketchup.
It didn't sell, right?
No, because people like as soon as you see this, your brain thinks it tastes different. It's so weird.
So so all they changed was the coloring.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Was trying to experiment with my reality.
Yeah, but I feel like it would kind of throw you off because having a purple sauce.
There's no purple food.
Yeah.
I was trying to fix that.
Eggplant.
Yeah, but when you cook, when you cook eggplant, it turns like brown.
Oh, true.
And then the inside, it's all white. It's
true.
like barely.
True. So you're not really getting that. Okay. Yeah.
No, there's like no like deep purple food. There's not really any blue food either.
Blueberries.
Yeah, but that's like it turns into like actually that's purple blueberry pie. That shit stains purple.
It is.
That shit stains purple.
He's right.
What about like red onions are kind of purplish?
They are purple.
They do because
they're not really red.
Actually, you're right. When you pickle onions, they turn like that pinkish, purplish color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess some red onions, bro. They call them red onions.
They're not. There's nothing red about them. Yeah.
What is that about?
Yeah. Yo, we gotta go back and really
Fix this shit.
Fix this.
Blueberries are actually purple.
Yeah,
they're
purple.
definitely dark blue or purple. Yeah, they're definitely.
And yeah, we got to go back and fix these things.
Do you remember in like grade 5 and everybody's like, you can't rhyme orange with anything, and then some kid was like door hinge? Do you remember that shit? And that was like, there was a point in time where that was like peak
stopped.
grade 5.
Door hinge, but that's 2 words. Though.
That is bullshit. It wasn't even that great. It's like they heard their older brother say it.
Yeah.
Orange, man, damn, that's
only Eminem can rhyme orange with another word.
I think he could. Porridge.
You just did it. Sick.
Porridge doesn't rhyme with orange.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does. What?
Porridge.
I never mix my orange with porridge.
Orange.
You broke boy.
Okay, see, you're overemphasizing.
Yeah.
No,
don't say it like a white guy.
You don't speak like that, though.
Okay.
You don't say orange.
Toronto.
Yeah, you don't.
Say Toronto, brother.
Come on.
Okay.
Porridge. Orange.
I don't mix my orange with porridge.
Come on, fam. I'm telling you, I'm built for this, bro.
I don't mix my baby mama with the new kids.
Oh, okay.
I don't mix the broke boys with my new Riz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this guy's got some.
When I see your mom, I give her a wet kiss.
Oh, okay.
She called me Joey Chestnut the way she's sucking on my penis.
Oh, I like the pause there. Really emphasize the penis. The penis.
Shout out to Joey Chestnut.
Shout out to Joey Chestnut.
How many years has he been doing it for? That's another thing.
Oh man, he's been putting it on for the city for a long time.
That's right.
The glizzy disappeared for years, bro.
Meme like, Mom, how did we get rich?
Would you be proud to be of the...
Your dad got a throat on him.
Yeah. your dad got that unlimited throat.
Wow. You know, there was a whole thing where they were going in on people on Twitter for having tats on their throats, right?
The worst throat tattoos to have.
The worst throat tattoos.
People had crazy throat tattoos.
A dude with like a cross on his throat. They're like, yo, you got a blessed throat.
Some people just like go for...
One guy literally had unlimited written across his throat. It's like,
no way.
So you have unlimited throat. The shit was hilarious, man.
Dude with the star.
I'm the throat star.
He's a star in his field.
Yeah.
Do you guys miss the day when, speaking of that, when loyalty programs were just like punch cards?
Yeah.
Everything's an app.
Yeah, everything's an app.
I remember, you just have they hit it with like a smiley face stamp or something.
And then you stack it up.
And then you use like the honor system for that. People can't do it anymore.
I think, what was that? There was that at like Chinese restaurants where you have like you have a slip and then they have like different boxes, and then once you fill up like 10, you fill up 10 boxes.
Which Chinese restaurant?
I forget which one it was, but you get stamps. So each box you'll get a smiley face, and then once you get to the 10, you get a free meal.
What Chinese restaurant are you talking about?
This was when I was young.
Because bro, when you go to dim sum, they have like 3 different stamps. So you know, like when they give you a dish off the cart, the food ladies, they stamp it. So
they stamp it on the spot.
Oh no! I think it's like a build up. So like you'll get like the first one, whatever. You get a smiley face, and then once you get to 10. You get the free meal at the end, right?
Oh, cool.
It's something that you can physically see. You're building up
towards, progressing.
Yeah. Do you guys like dim sum? You can't.
I've never even eaten it.
Pork.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't dislike dim sum, but it's not my go-to for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not big on dim sum.
Me and the homies going dim sum. I've never.
Is that a Drake lyric?
No.
Could be soon if he hears the podcast. He might steal it.
What is a dim sum, anyways? What kind of food is it?
It's like brunch Chinese food, but it's a lot of there's a lot of grease. There's there's a lot of steam stuff like dumplings, shrimp, and stuff. But there's a lot of there's a ton of different food.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even really describe it.
Have you ever, speaking on like Chinese, have you ever had a fortune cookie that's come true?
I don't believe in that stuff, but yeah.
I figured.
Is that haram? Fortune cookies are haram?
Fortune cookies are haram?
Yeah, we don't believe in that stuff. Yeah.
What do they come with the numbers too? What do the numbers mean?
Lucky numbers.
Are they lucky numbers?
Is it lucky numbers?
It's always different numbers, right?
Brother. And the unlucky ones.
Really?
4
13.
13's unlucky?
Yeah, well,
I don't know. What's another?
Unlucky.
Lucky. 8 is lucky. Yeah.
4 means death.
Isn't it?
I never price my shit with 4s.
Well, but 9 isn't a lucky number.
I don't
9
know.
Isn't a 9?
All I know is I price with 8s. And I avoid 4s.
Yeah, 8s are lucky.
Chinese. When I need to sell something, if I need to sell a Tesla, it's 88, brother.
Okay. 13, obviously, superstition.
I don't know if that's a superstitious number in China, though. Chinese are very superstitious.
Yeah, they are.
It's
But
incredibly
13 is a number in Chinese. I'm pretty sure. I think it applies there too.
I don't know.
I don't even think they have 13 floors. Like the floor 13.
In China, yeah, the fourth floor doesn't exist.
Oh. It skips 2. Okay. Yeah.
Is that like
there's other
world, is
floors.
that's worldwide, do you think?
In China, elevators will not, like...
Elevators... Wait. We have 13 floor.
Hold on. When they're labeled on the elevator,
Yeah.
they just skip 4. So even though technically it's the 4th floor, they'll skip to calling it the 5th floor.
Of course, yeah, I know that. But I'm saying here. Do we have the 13 labeled? I'm pretty sure we have 13.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we do. I don't
Of course we do.
We need
Yeah,
a Chinese person.
Of course we do.
It depends on the building, though.
Yeah. Oh.
But we need a Chinese person in here ASAP to...
We have a lot of Chinese construction.
Yeah.
Foreign investment.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite a lot.
Exactly. I was telling Mike before the podcast, speaking of foreign investment, you remember Akon, his city?
Yeah.
You know,
Akon and Young Jeezy trying to take it easy.
All right. Okay. You know that he only said it would cost $6 billion to build a city in his Wakanda city?
Only?
6 Bs, that's it.
Bet you he didn't raise that money.
No. But imagine that.
It went to shit. They stopped building it.
Nothing happened. Did they even build it?
No, they didn't. They had
$6 billion. That's like one building, bro.
I think it cost a couple bricks. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
it did not. It didn't even pan out.
No.
Like the whole solar city thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 billion is crazy. There's
Okay, so will there ever be a Wakanda in Africa, like a crazy mega city? When are we seeing that?
Okay, Africa's developing, man. Africa's developing.
How soon do you think we're gonna have the craziest shit?
You even have Egypt right now. I think they invested in their whole one of the biggest cities that they're doing for their administration, like a little bit outside of Cairo.
Okay.
It was like a couple billion.
A lot of scammers in Egypt, though.
You're telling me, brother? I was there. I would know.
So what? Okay, you've been a lot of places.
Work in the pyramid tonight.
You've been a lot of places.
Yeah.
Which place have you been where you're like, this is the nicest crosswalk I've ever seen?
Japan.
Why?
Clean.
But what about the signals? Like, what about the experience of a crosswalk?
Everything, bro.
Crosswalks in North America
and
are
not just
terrible.
that. The people are so respectful. Like, there's nobody in your space.
Okay.
There's the streets are clean.
Yeah.
You know, everything functions properly. You know, I feel like they really take care of their city. You know?
Yeah, it's just like...
Even Mike was there too. Yeah, he would know.
Yeah, interesting.
You know? Yeah. But when I was in Egypt, man, talk about scammers, but when you're going into the pyramids, right? So obviously you go in and then there's obviously a bunch of people ahead of you, whatever. You're walking through. There's some spots that are kind of like
not for long.
very, very, very claustrophobic, right?
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not going
How does
in
it
there.
smell?
It's so dusty. I was sneezing the whole time, bro.
Really?
So dusty. It's very hot, you know. But pretty much, so I go in. There's a dude. It's me and my boy. There's a dude following us, right?
Okay.
And we don't speak the language that well, but
What do they speak there?
they speak Arabic, but like I can understand
Like
him, of
dialects
course,
of Arabic?
right? Yeah, different dialect of Arabic, but you can understand, of course. But
More like that Latin 40 Thieves type of dialect.
no, it's Egyptian Arabic, you know, so you know it's definitely understandable. But so basically what I'm getting at is, so this guy hired himself as an escort. We didn't tell this guy to escort us anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He was more of like, you know, just third wheeling, and we're like, yo, why is this dude still following us?
Pretending like he's
escorting us. So we're walking through whatever, seeing the different things and whatnot. So it's finally time to leave. Dude pulls up on us and says, okay, what's going on? Where's my money? I said, what? Falus, money. I said, brother, I'm not giving you $1. Like, what am I? Yeah, I told him, yo, beat it.
Yeah.
No Michael Jackson. And the guy's like, where the guy, basically what they do is, and this is a well-known scam, is like we would obviously try to quote unquote escort you, even though you don't speak the language or don't understand what's going on. Point a few times here and there, like that's what he was doing. He's trying to show us some
pretending
things here
like
and there.
Yeah.
Bro, you didn't show me nothing, you know? But just to say that a service was done, you know? And I was like, bro. But outside of that, the Egyptians were pretty cool.
Dude, it reminds me when I went to when we went to a cruise one time. I think it was Dominican. Dude, you get off the boat. Everybody's like, oh, tour guide, tour. But dude, it's so funny. like the Dominican Republic, hey papi, right? Dude, there's a cop that's blocking traffic. There's always like two big black guys on a scooter.
Yeah.
Bro, the funniest thing when the cop stopped the traffic for us is basically him with a billy club, right? That's it. Just stop. And all the guys on scooters are driving past him like, oi, thanks, papi. Like making fun of him. Oi, papi. And whistling at him. Like, Dominicans have the best whistles, bro. Like, whistling at the cop. Like, making, and bro, he's trying not to laugh so badly. Like, I don't know if they know the guy, but like, they're just making fun of him because he's like stopping the traffic for the tourists. Yeah. And all these other dudes are making fun of him. It was the same thing, though. Like, everybody's like, they're following you. Like, oh, look at that. It's like, bro, stop. You're not getting anything. Like, please leave it alone. Oh, I'll take you here. I'll take you here. It's like there's signs everywhere on where to go and up. Just follow people.
Bro, you know, with traveling, there's so many stories that comes with it. Bro, I remember one time when I went to Jamaica. So me and my boys, we're all on a tour bus, right?
Okay.
So they drop us off at the location. I'm one of the last people to come out the bus, right?
Yeah, no surprise.
So, right? Not on the bus, leaving the bus.
For sure.
We're getting dropped off. So I'm coming off the bus, and I tell the dude, I'm like, as I'm exiting him, I'm like, thanks, buddy, you know. And the guy goes, oi. I was like, what? And he gave me like a look, you know. And then my friend, he's like, bro, don't use buddy, you know. And I'm like, why? Well, like, what happened, you know? And being a Torontonian, I should have known, but I didn't know the lingo like that. So, buddy, in Jamaican, obviously, it means penis. No, it means penis.
Oh.
So
why?
I don't know. Okay. But
how would you say like Jamaican vernacular?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Oh, but God, suck on my buddy. How does it?
So when I told the dude, thanks, buddy, he was like offended. He's like, what?
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I didn't
That's
know
crazy.
that either.
Crazy to be last off the bus and then throwing insults like that is crazy.
Cal was just getting his last minute Twitter plug in. Just making sure like I won't be looking at my phone for 10 minutes. Just need to stay updated.
Let me refresh that feed one more time.
Refresh the timeline.
Oh man.
But yeah, I was completely thrown off, and my boy explained it to me. He's like, yeah, bro, like how do you not know that? I'm like, bro, I genuinely did not know. But it was a funny moment, learning moment, but
yeah, JST Jamaican Standard Time, brother.
Yeah. Hilarious, bro.
Well,
hilarious.
Mike, do you have any final thoughts? You're an hour and 11 minutes.
Oh wow, nice. No final thoughts. Just happy to do this pod today.
Yeah, man, this was a good one.
It was.
Yeah, it was a good one. All right, well, we'll wrap it up. Huddle Talk TV. Thank you guys for tapping in once again.
Wrap it up with that naan.
Yeah, or other things.
Spaghetti in a bag.
Spaghetti in a bag. Ziploc bag.
I'm not doing that. We'll catch you guys next week.
All right.